know all the Australia, Africa, New Zealand and all that is very difficult. But this man I saw, and then I joined that. Vedanta says, you go on joining the pieces of outside world and trying to change, bring many changes, that is very, very wonderful, no doubt. But if you do not change yourself, the other side of that world, you have not taken care of that, you never looked into it. So Vedanta says that whatever the prosperity changes you are bringing out in this world, that is very good. But if you think that only by that your life will be complete and fulfilled and very happy, then it will not happen like that. That we should know. So this Vedanta is showing us the other side of that. That when you change and when you discover your own self, you find that source of happiness is there only, it is not outside anywhere. That discovery takes place, and therefore we have to study this Vedanta. The question is, what is Vedanta? I told you. Literally it means the end portion of the Vedas is a culmination of knowledge, is a means of knowledge to know myself. We are not talking of any world of objects, but to know myself. And that's what it is given, and only through the tradition or succession of what was the teacher and the student, it is called Guru Shishya, then this knowledge is gained. What is the subject matter of this Vedanta? I told you, it is called as Adhyatma Shastra, knowing your own self. And how and why we have to know that? A simple thing, if I don't know myself, there is utter confusion only in my life then. I may know so many sciences and so many things, but I don't know myself. So I have to know myself, and that's what it is. Now, in brief and in short, I told you what this Vedanta is. It is a means of knowledge. Now something about this means of knowledge. In Sanskrit, we call it as pramana. Pramana means means of knowledge. You know, the function of a means of knowledge is to reveal the nature of that given object. That's all. With that knowledge, what you do, that is your own way of thinking. What you want to do, how you look at it. So then, how you are going to use it. You want to use it or you don't want to use it, then it is left to you. That's why there are two words are there. One is called pramana, means means of knowledge. And darshan means your vision, your view. Now suppose you see a flower. It may be a rose flower, or a lotus, or any flower. So your eyes, their job is only to show you that flower. Right? The eyes do not create that flower. It is not the job of the means of knowledge. Its job is only to tell you what it is, show it. Fire is there, you touch, oof. You don't know it is hot. Now what you want to do with that fire, or that beautiful flower, if you are an artist, immediately say, I want to draw that. And if you are in love with someone, immediately take you to that person where you love. Because the way that how you express that love. Or someone may think, oh, I will grow more flowers and sell them. You want to do business because every person has got his own or her own inclinations, right? But eyes only were there to show you that this is this. What you do with that knowledge is left to you. You may do something, you may not do anything, or different people will do different things. Someone only can suggest that with this you can do this. Like for example, fire is hot. You don't play with fire, but you can cook your food. And if it is very winter, snow and all that like other place, you can light a fire, sit near, warm yourself. So there are different purposes can be there. But my organ of touch only will tell me it is hot. Don't play, be careful. So now Vedanta also tells us and gives us knowledge. And our great spiritual teachers, masters, also indicate to us how you can use that knowledge. One thing you must have noticed, must have asked, that whichever knowledge is given to us, whether of material science or psychology or spiritual or any knowledge, we always think how it will benefit my daily life. Is it? How it will be useful in my profession, in my business. What is its relevance to me? And if it has no utility, I don't want that reality. We are like that. So one question is, what is that knowledge? How it will be useful? Does it have any kind of relevance to my life? Usefulness? If I find yes, then I am ready. Otherwise, no. That's why many times about the religious things, people are not interested because sometimes they don't know what a religion means. Or the way something is said, that if you do this, you will go to heaven. Heaven knows whether heaven exists or not. Somebody said, other said, and when will I go there? After death. I want to go to that heaven, but not after death. Isn't it? So such a thing may not appeal to anybody. But you see, the knowledge of Vedanta is such that it can be tested here, verified here. It's the most practical kind of knowledge, and its benefit is here only. We don't talk of anything after that. Here only. Suppose a person is jailed, he is in a prison house, and he wants freedom release. And if he is told, after you die, we'll release you. What a thing, when you die, then you release me, what is the point? I want to be released now. Right? As I'm living, and Vedanta says that only, that you will gain that type of freedom by living. That is the power and strength of Vedanta. Alright? So I have given you very general, idea of Vedanta. Without going into technicalities of all that. Now, how do we strengthen your knowledge, our knowledge? How do we strengthen our knowledge? Because whatever I have gained, but if it is not assimilated by me, and if that knowledge has not become my own, then I cannot live that knowledge, because I cannot live someone else's knowledge. My guru, my teacher may be a highly enlightened person, but I am far, far away from that. Can I live his knowledge? Only because my knowledge I can. That's the reason why in the Vedanta Shastra it is said that when you learn something from your teacher, your scripture, you have to do lot of your own thinking, your own reflection on that, meditation on that, so that it becomes your own knowledge. And whatever our knowledge is, that will come